Hey there, welcome back everyone. This is me, Rooney Lin, and today once again, as you can see, another busy month of April is over. Now come to the new month, fifth month of 2026, called May. Right today on Saturday, but sorry that I have to do this educational video recording quite late at night because I have plenty of other stuff to do, like kind of day shift work. So I'd like to send an apology for that. But anyway, let's dive straight back into this online brilliant.org, shall we? Right, like this is going to be another online activity exercise. So in this programming and CS, objective is to speak the language of computers, as you already know that. In this chapter called functions in Python that I'm displaying you with a pointer, so I'll click on it to see what activity I'm supposed to do today. That's right. You can see recently I've done level review for level 1 session, so I advanced to a higher new level of level 2 called designing functions, and the activity or the chapter, should I say, the chapter is called local variables. That's kind of activity what I'm going to do today, present everything all of you about exercises and kind of radical questions I'm going to encounter along the way. So why not give a go? Like, you all sit back, relax, and watch me do each activity step by step, right? So this chapter called local variables. I'll begin the lesson by clicking on this start tab. So here we go. Wait a second. That's right. Here's the very first problem to begin with. Decode the message. Clue is backwards. Yes, right. I is no. Then message -1. Backwards mean like why I is. Why I is. I think. We are equal to 0 then. No. -1. Let's assume this one. Time to check. Oh yes, luckily my execution here is luckily correct. Why? Yes, the explanation is shown here. The program starts I at the last index, then bracket message -1. Last index comes first, right? While I is greater or equal to 0, brings the character at that index and decrements I with I minus equal 1, because like reverse trend. Bring backwards, like here's the clue, right? In order to move backwards throughout the string. So like backwards, that will only print. And if I click run, what's the output? Blue mittens at the lake. A bit tricky problem to solve it at first, but anyway, close and press continue. Here's another problem, I guess. The second one. Pro tip. The plus equals operator can append to the end of the string. But here, decode the message and save the result as a string. Let's read. Message. Backwards again. Oh yeah, new text should be message is -1 and 0. So oh yeah, it should be plus minus. So print new text. Right, let's check it. Oops, that's not correct. It should be, oh yes, blank. Check it again. Oh, surprisingly, like execution, like kind of showing an error because, alright, have like saved the result as a string. But why? Here, explanation is shown here. The program initializes this new dash text as an empty string. Then it uses plus equals to append each character from the end of the message to build the result string. Oh yeah, plus minus new string is rebuilt like reverse backward trend, but press run to see the output. Lake is frozen solid. I'll close, press continue again. Here's another similar problem. Use a function to decode both the message and the reply. Message is like this, reply is like this, backwards. Find reverse text. New text is blank. I think it just carries out the same particular problem as the previous. 0. New text break of y and minus 1. Then new text right. First message. First reply. I think this should work. Let's check. Oh yes, this is likely correct. Why? Yes, explanation is here. The program defines reverse bracket text in line 5 to take text as input. So line 6, new input is surprisingly blank. It initializes new text as empty, yes, in line 6. Loop backwards through text, so in line 7. Dependency is character with plus equal as in line 9. Returns new text backwards as shown in line 11. So reverse bracket message and reply will be output that will be executed. Let's run to see what the output actually is. Use dynamite or jackhammer, and then using hairdryer. Two different outputs having function, so you'll just discover with me together and just get some understandings how these functions should be executed in this case. Anyway, continue. Here's additional statement. Okay, let's read out loud. Variables defined and used within the function are called local variables. Also here, the reverse function uses local variables, here new dash text, and I, in these highlighted lines 6 and 7 respectively. Anyway, keep moving forward and press continue. Here's another basic problem. Write a function to decode the message. Let's read. Be careful. The last letter has been moved from front. Oh yes, wait. It should follow the same execution, so like this. Text. Initially blank. -0, then text. Text line, that's -1. No, it should be like this. I think this should run. Let's check. Oops. Those are all incorrect. It should be this. Oh yes, like that. That's letter I to replace in 0. That should run. Let's check. Oh yes, this is not correct. But why? The explanation is given here. The program starts cycled as empty, yes, in line 5, and starts I at 1, as in line 6. To skip the first character, it loops through appending that text index I in line 8, adds text 0 as in line 10. At the end, to move the first character to the back. Oh yes, 0 to be sent to I, return cycle as in line 11. Then print the desired cycle message as line 13. Press run to see what the given output is. Be careful. Alright, anyway, I'm not going to repeat that anymore, so I'll close and just press continue to move forward. Yes, here's another problem once again. Write a function to decode the message. Here, message is like this. Even index letters are noise. Even, oh yes. Def text, only odds. I1 greater than 0, only odds, plus text I equals to return only odds. I think this should be correct execution. Kind of an assumption. Let's check. Oops. It should be less than len text actually. Check it again. Oh yes, that's now correct with plus 40 XP for solving complex problem. But why? That's right, explanation is given here. The program starts with an empty only dash odds as shown in line 5 and I equals 1, first odd index that here, yes, in line 6. It loops while I less than length text, how many length characters appear as in line 7, appending text I, yes, to only odds in line 8, incrementing by 2, skip even indices, so 2 values skip at a time. So line 9, then return only odds, line 10, final output print message in line 12. So like plus 2 means, for example, like here, A is omitted, M is accepted, O is omitted, I is accepted, so M, I, T, and so on. Let's run to discover what the output is here in this case. Mittens in custody. All right, you just probably understand what I'm explaining here, so I'll close and press continue. Yes, once again, additional statement of this functions problem is given here. You use local variables to write functions that decode entire messages. Thus, local variables are very common in functions that handle complex tasks. Like for example, highlighted lines of line 5 and 6, only dash odds given empty space blank and I equals 1, kind of identifying what characters to be executed or omitted whatsoever, like kind of variables looping in and out of the phase in this function, problem execution, and so on. Anyway, continue. Let's discover what's going to be next one. So, are you ready for it? Yes, finally time for skill check. Yes, as usual, these 3 tabs above you can see is what I'm going to cover is 3 different radius questions to be encountered, right? So here's question number 1. Complete the missing output. Yes. A, UA as well, right? Only odds. Odds are omitted, so like plus 2, 1 is cancelled out. Start from UA, so this is also UA. Right, let's check. Of course, this is correct. Why? Yes, explanation here. When the input text is Luna, Luna, the function returns the string consisting of text. Second and fourth, 1 and 3, L no, U yes, and no, and A yes. So output is just UA, right? Basic, simple question to get started and move on to question 2. Yeah, this is question number 2. What is wrong with this function? It should take an input string and return a string with just the odd index letters. Oh, let's see. Only odds. That's the text. Only odds press text I. That's the return text. Oh yeah, original input. Not just on this letter. Even this letter, not the odd index one. Even this odd index, that's correct. Original input. Next letter. That should be correct. Let's check. Oh yes, this is luckily correct. Why? Yes, explanation here. The input to the function is stored in the variable text. Yes, you can see in line 1. The function never changes the value of this variable. Oh, doesn't change. Line 7 returns original input text, so origin only. Doesn't change, so that error should be fixed in the next question, I guess. Probably question 3. Let's move on and press continue. Yes, question number 3. We're told to fix the function. It should take an input string and return a string with just the odd indexed letters. Everything was correct here. This is correct. I is 1. This return is incorrect. Return only odds. Only odds should be return output. Right. Like my assumption should be correct and time to check it. Oh yes, luckily correct this time. Why? Yes, explanation is simply given here. The function returns the local variable of only dash odds, which consists of the odd index letters, kind of adjusting here event index noise, so remove only odd index will be the final output. Like you can see the output probably has been printed out like I just presented, so I'll close. But what's the output? The scarf has escaped. Kind of incredible metaphorical meaning, I guess, like something hidden in these kind of exercise or functions. Anyway, I've successfully encountered, you can see 3 out of 3 questions right, correctly solved. So finally time to finish off this lesson activity by clicking on this finish tab for tonight. Yes, lesson complete. As a result of this, I can see, yes, what's the number here? 165 XP. I've gained that this time around. Continue. Boom. You can see there's another surprise. Take a look at this. 50, a perfect 10 times 5. Kind of something brilliant I've done once again, right? What is this? Explain to me. Complete brilliant.org lesson for 50 consecutive days in a row. Another remarkable record streak that has to be extended, but unfortunately, I'm not going to continue from there because this is too overstimulated kind of brilliant.org activity that I've done. Anyway, continue. All right. Finally, we are back at it. I've just done local variables, encountering every single problem, as well as skill check questions for testing my own knowledge, right? Something I've just forgotten to remind you. Yes, but wait, the next lesson is called multiple inputs, something I want to focus on, but not right now. Sorry. Simply to say, like, recording this video quite late at night, but now that's the end of my today's educational recording video, online educational recording video, right? Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoy watching this video, don't miss out all my other related contents. You can see on this end screen on the left my recommended video, also on the right my corresponding educational video playlist that you don't want to miss out, as well as my central channel Lin logo for more subscription. So why not miss that out and keep on subscribing me, right? Anyway, that's the end, right? I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers. Bye for now.